Good morning, guys. It is a Tuesday morning. We've had some warm weather the past couple days, which has started to melt our driveway, but it is still a big old ice bowl. But we are getting into springtime somewhat soon. So I've decided it's time to get working on this, my 07 Hawkeye. So I guess I'll tell you the story on what's happening. The motor in it right now knocks, which I knew somewhat quickly after starting it up. So this motor knocks. However, we've got a long block over here, which is from a car I parted out. This long block has built bottom end, stock crank, forged rods and pistons, closed deck, O-ringed head gaskets, ported heads, stage 3 cams, oversized valves, I believe. Basically a fully built long block, and that will be going in this car. So this motor will not be used, this turbo setup will not be used, this fuel system will not be used. It's basically getting a whole new setup. I believe I'm still going to use the front mount, but I'm going to be using my ETS kit that I've been having laying around for probably a year now, just waiting. It's a brand new ETS kit with a 6266, and I got that from Part Out. So that will be going on. I have some ID 2000s that will be going on. There's already a radium double hanger in this car. So yeah, it's gonna get a whole new setup, and I'd like a car by spring. So my Forester still at the paint shop, and I'd like to be able to have a car to have some fun in the spring, in the summer. So I'm going to start working on this, which means today this motor is getting pulled, and some things are going to go up for sale. More than likely the turbo kit. Maybe I might keep the injectors. I don't know how much I'm going to sell and keep out of this car, but we are stripping it down today. So I'm going to start on that. I'm going to do a little video on it. So like I said, I believe that I'm keeping this front mount kit. I don't know what kit it is. I've been told it's a good core. It's a triple row core or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know too much about them. But yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm going to keep out of this vehicle. I don't know if I'm going to want to keep this shifter. I'm definitely keeping the gauges, access port, all that. So this car's got a lot of good stuff on it. But it's time to change the setup. So if anyone's interested in some of these parts, like this rotated kit, this is a Garrett, it's a 3071, I believe. It's a 0.82 exhaust housing. It's a Turbo XS rotated kit. So if anybody's interested in that, go ahead and shoot me a message. I guess anything else, feel free to ask. I'm probably going to be changing the whole fuel system as well. I just don't like how the lines are set up. I don't like any of that. Might use the rails, or I'll just use some of my own rails. So yeah, let's get started on it. I'm gonna pull the front bumper off so I can get some of the intercooler piping. Start taking her apart. Alright, we got the turbo off and pretty much most of the kit. I still have to take the downpipe off. So downpipe will come off, some of the hoses, part of the fuel system over here. then we're pretty much ready to pull it out. That turbo kit is such a pain. I'm so glad that I'm switching it up. Honestly, I'm sure it's a very budget rotated kit. And in aspect of that, I guess it's really good. But for ease of taking it apart, it's very difficult. If I couldn't get these bolts out, I couldn't get them out the first time. When I had them out, I should have loosened them and then anti-seized them. But so I couldn't get these out, and you can't reach all of these very well in the car at all. So then I just unbolt it down here, take the wastegate off, and then pull it all out. But if you guys are gonna get this kit, either be ready to have all those bolts, like anti-seize those, and it'll probably be fine, or put V-bands on everything. So I'm gonna keep rolling, get this apart, and after the motor's out, I might go over what's going in it a little bit more, might show some of the parts, but other than that, that is it. All right, motor is ready to come out, so I'm gonna get the cherry picker over here. We'll get the motor out of here, get it on the stand, and I'm not sure what's gonna be salvageable from this motor. The heads might be. I'll have to see if there's any kind of major scoring or anything. The block, I'm gonna say, is not salvageable. Yeah, other than that, I'm gonna use the intake manifold, obviously, TGV deletes. Might get the intake manifold repowder coated, but yeah, this motor's coming out, and then this car is getting pushed out again, just because I'm not putting it together right now. So, let me get this motor out and catch up with you after. Alright guys, that's gonna end out this video. This was just getting motor pulled and to start the build on the 07. So I'm gonna hopefully, I don't know how soon I'll have this built or put together. I guess the motor's already built, so I'll do videos as I go. I'm sure I'm gonna clean up the engine bay. There's gonna be a lot of stuff changing. I kind of want to get this, the guy has the fuse panel tucked in the fender, kind of want to get that back in here. There's a lot that I need to do, so I'm gonna maybe knock out some little stuff that won't be entertaining whatsoever off camera and try and get some entertaining content for you guys. Like I said, this turbo kit will be for sale, not the intercooler piping. So these three black hoses will not be for sale. Everything else is for sale. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you'll see it on Facebook. I don't know how much else I'm selling off this thing, but if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see it there. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the guys that are following, and I hope to keep growing it, and you guys have a good rest of your week.